Now it's time for America's Talking, with headlines impacting you, the taxpayer, from all across the country. You can find these stories in the description below and get the free newsletter at thecentersquare.com. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger submitting amendments she said was meant to, quote, strengthen common sense gun safety laws. Now, for the bills that ban certain types of firearms the Virginia Assembly approved, the governor's amendments provide additional clarity, she said, to law enforcement as it relates to the firearms included under this legislation, as well as, she said, ways to protect the use of certain semi-automatic shotguns used for hunting. A measure impacting firearm storage in homes where minors are present requires that firearms be kept in a locked container, but the governor's amendments made it easier for gun owners to safely store their weapons by allowing a firearm rendered inoperable to be secured with a gun lock, specific to that purpose, to be considered safely stored under the law. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, education freedom scholarships for students would increase to $35,000 if a measure approved Monday in the House becomes law. The Center Square's Kim Jarrett reports, in Tennessee, 20 Republicans were in opposition with Democrats after a lengthy debate. The Senate's scheduled to vote on its version of the bill Wednesday. House Bill 2532 adds 10,000 scholarships to the 5,000 already approved by the 2025 law that enacted school choice. It's 5,000 below the recommendation from second-term Republican Governor Bill Lee. Data center dynamics were a prime topic once again Monday in both the state capitol in Pennsylvania and in a local municipality where residents facing a proposed major data center development have questions and are on edge. The Center Square's Ford Turner reports the Democrat-dominated state House in Pennsylvania passed two bills related to data centers in bipartisan votes. Both bills will now go to the Republican-controlled Senate in Pennsylvania for consideration. Meanwhile, residents in Middlesex Township, Cumberland County, preparing for a planning commission meeting where a major data center proposal, one with 3 6-building campuses to be set on 700 acres, was scheduled for discussion. And in its growing battle with the Trump administration over the rights of illegal immigrants, the Wilson administration doubled to $1.2 million the money it will pay for lawyers representing ICE detainees fighting deportation orders. The Center Square's Randy Diamond reports that $1.2 million is part of a broader $4 million increase to the City of Seattle's Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs this year, aiming at not only helping immigrants fight ICE, but to gain citizenship, obtain employment, and adjust to life in Seattle. The office receives around $10 million a year in city taxpayer funding. Seattle is one of a group of cities in the U.S., including New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, that help pay for lawyers representing immigrants. And that's just some of what America's talking about with the Center Square.